Hey guys, Adrian here for smartermedia.org, and this is vlog number 4. Hey guys, Adrian here, and it's been a long week for me. It's been a long day. It's been a long time period in general for me right now. And I think that's actually what led me to doing this vlog. I kind of want to pay forward some advice to you in this vlog, more of an advice vlog. Talk a little bit about outlooks on life and the fact that, pardon my French, shit happens in life. I've had a pretty crappy day, but it's kind of flipped around, I've had a crappy week, a lot of stuff's going on with family, with friends. I'm planning on taking emergency leave soon to tend to my grandmother in the Philippines, to go see her and stuff like that. And today was just, it seemed one of those days that you thought was pretty, just continuously got worse. But before I get into that, let me tell you something that you probably already know, and it's about the planet Earth that we're on right now, and everybody is on right now. I guess whoever's watching this is on planet Earth. Stuff you already know. There's 365 days in a year. The Earth rotates at about a rate of 24 hours, at about 1,000 miles per hour in what we call a day. It produces our night and our day. We have different time zones, etc. The world spins. No matter what, the world spins. We will have our night. We will have our day. No matter what. Whether we are in war, whether we are in peace. Matter of peace. Whether we are, there's a natural disaster. The world continues to spin. It continues to go through, and upon its rotation. And this is a lot of people a common misconception that sometimes you wake up and you're gonna have a great day. Maybe you got a lot of rest and you just feel excited. Sometimes you wake up and you stub your toe and you feel like, oh, it's gonna be a shitty day. It's gonna be a really crappy day already. I already know. When really, the world has no outlook on your life. And I don't want to put that in a bad way, but your day is gonna make it. Your day is gonna be the way you make it. And that stuff is gonna happen, of course. Like I said, shit's gonna happen in life, and especially today. The reason I got, like I said, so today, I broke my phone, and then there was an issue with an incident with my car, and now I have to pay for a new rear windshield on a Mercedes, which is actually pretty pricey, obviously because it's a Mercedes, and all of this stuff was just happening, and I was so PO'd on my way home, and after I got the car down to where I need to be so it can get fixed and all of that. But really, shit happens in life. Very, again, pardon my French, but it happens. It's nothing you can do. You can't rewind time as much as you want to and undo something, or whatever it may be. Whether it's a loved one who passed or a friend who passed. As much as you want, you can't turn back time and bring them back. And I want to get into the outlook of life, and that time waits for nobody. That's obvious. We've all heard that before. But I think a problem in life that we tend to have is, I've seen this a lot with kids my age, and something I realized today is that we focus so much on these small problems that we tend to forget about the bigger problems. And this is something I'm going to try and take a step forward in life and kind of work on with myself, because like I said, I'm not perfect. I do a lot of this stuff myself. I've been reading a lot about philosophy recently and all this great stuff and viewpoints of life, and that I like to talk about what our kids in our generation have as what they call first world problems. And I've compiled a little list here of stuff I've heard along my time, and stuff that's pretty common out there. So I've heard people complain about waking up early to go to their job. They have to wake up early and go to their job where they make money, and they put food on the table, and they put a roof over their head. It's ridiculous, And I've heard people complain about their HD TV being too thin because they can't fit their Wii sensor bar on. I've literally heard friends say that they don't have anything in their house to drink but clean water. Think about that for a second. Really think about that. You have nothing in your house to drink but clean water. Let me simplify this for you. If you had breakfast this morning, if you had a Pop-Tart, if you had cereal, then you're better off than 800 million people out there in the world right now. 2.2 billion children, I think there is right now. There's about 1 billion children that are in poverty. So it's about every second child is in poverty. Nearly 1 billion people enter the 21st century unable to read a book and sign their own names. So take a look at the world around you. I'm not saying you have to be a philanthropist. I'm not telling you to donate or do charitable acts to make you a better person. I'm saying that sometimes in life there's stuff that you have no control over. But you need to realize that things are going to happen regardless. You can look at a situation, you can replay it over and over in your head. That was something that I was doing a lot today. That maybe if I did this, it would be different. If I didn't do this, if I didn't do that, yeah, something would have changed that outlook. But either way, it came to that result because that's the matter of steps I took. Maybe if I changed one step, I would have had a different result. But that's the results I have, and I have to live with that. When it comes to a broken phone or a broken car or whatever, money is something I'm very fortunate to have. I have money. I work and I have money to spend and to save and all of that. Money isn't an issue with me. Sometimes it is an issue with people, definitely. But money, no matter how rich or how in between you are, can always be remade. Money can be made. Money can be spent. But the time, for example, spent with family or somebody who may be passing away soon, or you may never know when they will pass away. Anything can happen. Can never be reclaimed. Can never be bought back. Can never be. You can't go back for that. Definitely, you can go back and you can make $20. You can make $100. You can make $500. You can't go back and wish for more time to spend with somebody. So stop and look at yourself and what you have around you and take it to your advantage. Don't waste it. I'm not saying, if you have all these great things around you, you have a great car and you have, a great job, take that to your advantage. Save up, do all this great stuff, have fun, But, a quote that I like to think of is from Socrates. He said, "The unexamined life is a life not worth living." And I think something today that kind of clicked with me, I don't know if it's because of stuff that's going on at school or with people, that people will disappoint you, whether you're there for them or not. Stuff will happen, you'll break stuff, accidents will happen, but the world keeps on spinning. You can let that worsen your day, brighten your day, whatever. Shit happens. Move on and realize that your problems aren't always the biggest of problems occurring in the world around you. Thanks, guys. I'm Adrian for smartermedia.org.